I recently made the switch to Last Resorts from Nikes, so I thought it'd be quite fitting for me to do a review of the VM001s that I've been skating for the past month or so.
Up to that outing and we off the loud. Feeling good, looking good, they said they fuck with my style. I kinda smell, sat on the couch and then I put on my phone. See a text from my mom asking me, will I be home? Probably 3, I don't know, that shit is always a no. And I heard a girl, she said, excuse me, boy, I like it.
So this version of the VM001 is from drop 10, so it has the updated insole, and I guess the outsole is a bit harder as well. I would like to compare this shoe to the Nike Blazer, which is the shoe I've been skating for the past year before I finally tried to switch to some different shoes. Recently, I've just become more conscious about where I put my money in skateboarding. I'd rather invest in something that's skater-owned than a big corporation where I'm not sure where my money's going. At least here, I know that my money's going back into skateboarding somehow. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video here. I've always thought Last Resorts looked super sick, but I've been kind of scared away from them because of what I've heard people have been saying of the insole that they had. As soon as I found out that they changed the insole, I really felt like I had to give them a try. As you can see, these ones have the Cloudy Cush insole. It's really good. I really love it, I must say. The first thing I really noticed on the Last Resort shoe is that the foxing tape around the shoe is significantly taller or higher, I don't know, however you'd say, than on the Nike Blazers. That definitely took a bit of getting used to. My nollie flips and switch flips were not working at all at first. I was just kicking them straight into the ground. I was kind of bummed on it at first, but it only took a couple sessions, and then I was back to doing my nollie and switch flips like I usually do. Something else that kind of sucked in the beginning was that I started getting blisters on the top of my foot, actually, right before the area where my toes start, but it was because I hadn't loosened the laces enough. At first, I just thought the shoe wasn't made for my feet, but I just had to loosen the laces a little, and it helped a lot. After I fixed that problem, I was really enjoying the shoe a lot. And then all of a sudden, after about 2 weeks, I noticed that the sole, the actual outsole, had become disconnected with the foxing tape. And I'm not the only one who's experienced this. I have a friend who's skated numerous pairs of Last Resorts, and he says it happens pretty much every shoe that he's ever skated from there, which I just thought was super inconvenient. You know, after having a shoe for 2 weeks, that should definitely not be happening. So I was really, really bummed. I ended up trying to super glue them back together, and it's actually been holding for 2 weeks after it first happened, and it's still going strong. So Last Resort, if you're watching this, please fix this problem. It seems like such a simple fix. I mean, if I could fix it with super glue, you guys should surely be able to do that pretty easily at the factory. Other things I've also super glued were the laces. Pretty much always have to super glue this area on my skate shoes. The bottom couple of laces and the stitching below the laces, I always have to super glue, or else I just end up ripping it. Generally, I'm really liking the shoe so far. It's holding up really well, besides the things I just mentioned. Obviously, it's a bit more of a hassle to skate than the Nikes that I've been skating for the past year, but I honestly still choose the Last Resorts over the Nikes. I just think it's a cooler shoe. It has a very simple look, but I've kind of gotten into that type of look. I just feel better skating these Last Resorts as well. It just makes me feel better. It just makes me feel good that I'm putting my money back into skating somehow. Even though, you know, I've been through the things I've been through with these shoes, I would still recommend giving them a try especially if you have skated Last Resorts before and you were skating the ones with the old insole. You should definitely try out the ones with the cloudy cushion insole because they feel really good. They're super comfortable now. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for this review here. I really freaking hate saying these YouTube things, but like and subscribe if you guys want to see any more content like this in the future. Let me know what I should review next, whether it's a different shoe or some clothing within skating or whatever, something like that. Anyways, hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next Friday.